We are finally in the Philippines. I've been dying to come here for so many years. I'm so excited. We're in Manila. We're gonna walk around town. Robert loves the city. I'm sure some of you love cities too, so we're gonna show you what it's all about here.
Oh, check out this chicken bus.
I kind of just want to randomly hop on one of those.
See where it goes.
Chicken buses. I don't know what they're called here. Might not be called a chicken bus. Might be called something else. But maybe we'll just hop on and see where it'll lead us. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I'm excited.
By the way, the population here is 15 million, so or a little under by like 60,000, but roughly 15 million. So it's a massive city. We're in the district called Makati, so this is more of a tourist area here.
So if it's your first time in the Philippines, they say to go to Makati, which is where we are. Robert almost fell there. Which is the district here that we're in right now. Honestly, there's a lot of really tall buildings here. I'm shocked.
It's very developed.
It's
very
way more developed than some places in Latin America, which I was surprised about because, I don't know, people say it's so cheap here, so you would think it's a little bit less developed, but...
And it's, honestly, I've been to Bangkok. This is almost the same to me. To me, I'm getting the first impressions that it's like, if anything, it's bigger than Bangkok and it's more developed. That's just my first opinion. So
far, I'm loving it. And as you guys know, if I have a coffee in my hand, I'm ready to explore the city. We have a lot more to show you, so we'll see you in a bit. I just want to show you guys the wires. I haven't seen anything like this before. It's pretty crazy. Everyone says the traffic here, they're all like, oh, the traffic is so bad. I don't really think that yet, to be honest.
When you compare it to like Mexico City or something, it's more or less the same. There's
of course traffic here. There's 15 million people. Well, that's in all of Philippines, right?
No. There's 114 or 15 million in Philippines. In Manila, there's...
oh my God.
In Manila, there's...
I don't know if we were supposed to cross there.
In Manila, there's 15 million people. And we shouldn't have crossed there.
What? I just followed the locals. We got honked out a million times.
And the guy yelled at us too, but we deserve that.
Yeah, we do. To me, the traffic in Toronto is still a lot worse, so...
I don't... No. I wouldn't say that.
That's my opinion. Oh, look at this building. That's so nice.
Well, what we saw yesterday, I don't know if you guys might be surprised. I was surprised. What we saw in El Salvador, if you guys remember, Asistencia de China, it's here too, but it's the same thing. So Chinese imperialism is slowly taking over everywhere.
China's taking over the world.
That's what it looks like to me. Very developed here. Like, look at it.
I would say so.
Look at it. It's very developed.
There was I've never seen this in my entire life. There was this car park, and the cars were stacked on top of each other.
Oh, it's right across from our hotel.
Yeah, we should show you that later. We will. You would just drive in, and then they would just organize it however they want. But I think I've seen that in, I don't know, the Transformers or some type of movie like that. I'm not explaining it very well.
It's just a car park cars are stacked on top of each other, and there's like an elevator system that the cars park onto. That's all.
A much better explanation.
Hey! And also the people here are extremely friendly. And there's a lot of building going on here. Lots of development, lots of construction. I would say Philippines is definitely on the rise. And here's the SCC right here. Security Exchange Commission. I guess this is more of the financial district where we are right now.
No. That tower?
This one here.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's like Dubai height. There's this one street in Dubai where literally you're just looking up like this the whole time and breaking your neck. It's insane.
Not interesting cop car. Not sure what this building is, but they got a cool little fountain area. This building here is enormous. Yeah, it's very built up here. It's not just all nice here. There are poor places in Manila, and there's big slums from what I hear. I haven't seen them yet. Where we've been, everything is very nice. Even just walking through certain areas, you do see poverty. It's just not all nice here. Check out this street, it's beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Mexico City a little bit. You know that one street where they have the sidewalk in the middle? This reminds me of that. Anyway, we're heading to Ayala Triangle right now. It's this park here. So we're here in Ayala Triangle. Very beautiful here. This is honestly a rich neighborhood for sure. These shops here, everyone's dressed in nice clothes, and the prices are higher than other parts of Manila. For us, for Canadians, it's still cheap when you compare it to how much it is in Canada, but still it's more expensive than other parts. This is beautiful here. Nice park. There are armed guards, so there's armed guards all over the park. You know, these very nice areas, they do have security around them for security reasons, of course. It really is beautiful here. There's a lot of beautiful parts of it from what I've seen so far. People will think like of Philippines being this poor country. Doesn't look poor to me. It still look like to you.
Robert was like, Asia's gonna be a huge culture shock for you. I did not get any of that. I don't know, it looks like really nice here.
Yeah, it's like beautiful, upkept. Like this is nicer than a lot of parts of Toronto. And Toronto, sure, we have.
Look at this building right
yeah,
here.
like it's beautiful. Like this is at par with like you could see in Toronto or New York City or Chicago. Like it's nice to me. I definitely think Asia or Southeast Asia is on the rise. More investment is coming here. China's also investing here. This is a beautiful park.
There's rules to this park though.
Yes. No feeding of the cats.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, they're controlling the well, they don't want stray cats everywhere. That makes sense.
That's so sad.
There is a stray cat population here. And also everyone speaks English here, which is nice. They have Filipino or Tagalog, that's their main language. But everyone speaks English here and they speak fluently, perfectly, so it's really nice and really convenient that you could communicate here without having any issues. Yeah, check out this building. This is beautiful here. Wow. So don't be scared to come to Philippines. Don't be thinking it's dangerous. It's very safe so far. I'm sure there are dangerous parts within the city, but so far for us it's been nice. It's been safe, very clean, very well maintained, very upkept. Wow, check it out.
It's called Triangle Park because it's shaped in a triangle.
Natalie dropping some knowledge.
We were both wrong.
Check out this reflection here. This is awesome. This is definitely the fancy area. This is the Shangri-La over there. And look at these enormous condos. Like look over there. And then here, wow. Maybe this is a reference to Spanish colonialism. Gabriela Silang. She was the first to lead the revolt against Spain. So if you guys didn't know, there were Spanish colonizers, and this was a Spanish colony for a long time. So when people tell you it's not built up here, they don't know what they're talking about. They never actually step foot here. Here on these main streets, you actually can't cross. There's fences everywhere, so you actually need to go in the underground, which is this, to cross the street. Natalie was right, as usual. A point for you guys to know if you come here. Oh, this is cool, right? This artwork. So far, I approve Manila. What about you?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's actually one of the cities that I like, and I hate cities.
I'm trying to get her to like cities. She doesn't like them. She's more of a farm person.
I like to be connected with nature, not concrete jungles.
Which is good. I like both. I like the urban, but I also like nature. I like to mix it up. But Natalie, I don't know. I feel like she's warming up to the idea.
No, hard no.
That was the Ayala Center, outdoor indoor mall, which is cool. This is definitely a very beautiful part of the city though. This is still the Makati area. Definitely lots of money here in Philippines, but I think the wealth difference here as opposed to Thailand is definitely much larger here.
It's a really nice mall.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Me personally, I'm more of the type that I look at the map and I want to make a plan and like go to each place, at least when we're in a city or anywhere else. And then Natalie is the type that she sees something and then she's like, oh, let's go check out this, let's go check out that, let's go. It's very spontaneous. Yeah. So it's kind of like two different minds collide in a way, because I want to go according to the plan.
But if you would have never seen this if it wasn't for me.
No, I know. One person wants to do one thing, another person is just like Natalie la da da, and I think her existence is better than mine because she's not so like focused on doing one specific thing.
And, therapy session
and she's just
yourself.
like she just kind of goes with the flow. Check it out, beautiful little river here. Wow, this is really nice. Even a couple of my friends are like, oh, why are you going to Philippines? It's dangerous. You don't know. You haven't been here. Honestly, I didn't expect this in Manila. And in comparison to Canada, you're literally paying a quarter of the price. And if you just eat where locals eat, like we do, because we're cheap, and you save even more money. Like our breakfast today, just the food was like $5 Canadian. So if you're American, that's like $4.
His haircut costs $5.
$5 with tip. I should have tipped him more. He did a good job. And then we also got the massage. That was,
oh my gosh, this was the best experience in my entire life. This massage fixed all of my neck issues. She cracked it. I was low-key or high-key very scared, but I'm okay, I can walk. She just fixed me. It feels like my body was reborn straight out of the womb with a conscious mind. It's crazy.
And what
for
was
only $38
Canadian, very
for
cheap.
an hour and a half.
And
You can't get better prices than that. And for an hour, you can get a massage for like $120 in Canada. So it's nuts.
That's like the difference is insane.
And she fixed me. Oh, that
Like-
felt so good. It was Chinese
style
therapy.
style therapy.
So it was a dry massage. It wasn't with like oil. And then the foot reflexology. She was like massaging my feet, and my knee was like cracking. It's so weird.
This area is so beautiful. Look at this, Makati Diamond Residences. I wonder how much like a condo in a building like this would cost. Like look at this beautiful entrance, wow. They got security, they got a metal detector, everything.
I think this is nicer than Toronto.
Yeah, this is, oh, they have Tim Hortons.
Should we go?
I don't even like Tim Hortons in Canada.
I know, same, but should we go?
That's so funny. Tim Hortons.
Canadian coffee house. It's jokes.
That's jokes. So we come from Canada to go to Tim Hortons in Manila. The coffee machines look better than in Canada.
Oh my gosh.
I think this is the nicest Tim Hortons I've ever seen in my life.
They have like espresso makers.
Yeah.
They don't even have that.
Well, here they have regular drip coffee over there. But like they actually have an espresso machine. You don't have that in Canada. Just so you know, there are police on every corner here. Not every corner, but a lot. So they are protecting this area. This is a wealthy area, obviously, like in the sense of comparing this to any part of the world. This looks like a wealthy area when you compare it to Canada or to United States or to Austria or to wherever you want to pick.
Oh, there's such a cute little kitten. Oh my gosh. Oh, so cute.
So this is Legazpi Park. You will hear the name a lot, Legazpi, when you're here in Manila. The significance of this name is actually Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. He was the first and primary Spanish colonizer here in Manila and the Philippines, and he made Manila the capital of the Spanish colony of the East Indies. For over 250 years, Manila became an important hub for trade between the Americas, Asia, and Europe. This started the emergence of the galleon trade. There are two major religions here in Philippines. It's of course Christianity and Islam, but Christianity is more predominant and Catholicism really was ingrained into Filipino society because of the Spanish colonization of this country. The colonization of Spain here, and Spain was ruling between 1571 and it actually ended where there was an uprising against the Spanish colonizers, and that happened in 1898. So for a long time the Spaniards were in power here. Anyway, here is Legazpi Park. Oh, by the way, when we were in the 7-Eleven yesterday, I did see Czech beer. I saw Kozel Dark, and they have Heineken here, of course. Heineken is everywhere. I would say that's probably the most prolific beer, European beer worldwide is Heineken. You see Heineken absolutely everywhere.
That means it's better than Czech beer, right?
No, it just means the marketing is better and they have broader reach. And Heineken is probably more of a good taste for like the general population. Czech beer is for more beer enthusiasts, as I'm myself. The beer here is called Red Horse, 6.9%. That's strong.
It's heavy.
It's a heavy beer. We're gonna take a grab now because everything's pretty far from here.
Hopefully someone will grab us.
Grab should sponsor us.
tell it's closed today.
Yeah. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. it's open tomorrow. But today is what? Today's a Thursday. So I guess they're closed on Thursdays. The Manila Baywalk Dolomite Beach. So it's not the prettiest beach, but it's still a beach.
They might be just cleaning up the beach. That's what it looks like.
Here's a better view of the beach. It's probably not the cleanest water, but we live in Toronto. The water in Lake Ontario isn't particularly beautiful, but they have washed it. But you don't come to Manila to go to the beach. They're a lot nicer places. You go to the islands, yeah. Check it out. Metro Manila. This city is like never ending. It's so huge.
180, this 135.
80.
Yeah.
80, 30.
Sweet, sour.
Oh, okay.
Salt, ma'am. Do you like salt?
No, just mango, yeah.
So we're gonna go check out the marina now. It's a bit further that way. But I wanted to mention that this is still a very cash-based society. Even in the 7-Elevens, they only accept cash, which I was kind of surprised about that. No credit cards there. So if you're expecting just to use your credit card, you're gonna have to take out cash. How's the mango? Good? Natalie's blood sugar went down. She was quiet. That's my telltale sign that she's hungry. So now she's having mango. And you'll see that her energy will go up in real time. One.
How
I don't
much
want
for
one.
one? 11. How much? 75.
Oh, 75. Yeah.
Way cheaper in here.
Yeah. I don't want one.
Oh,
50 for one? Okay.
Okay.
See, a little bit of negotiation and you get them down. You just have to show you're willing to walk away, but then they'll give you a better price. Well, I like this, how the beach isn't like beautiful here, obviously, but it's nice that there is a beach in this city, so you could at least go to the beach. And here's the marina, we're coming up close. And here are these beautiful beachfront condos. Massive.
Hello!
Hey! Yeah.
What's your vlog?
No check-in bags.
No tracking bag.
Yeah, like you know when you go to the airport and you don't check in a bag? It's like that. What's your name?
Aaron.
Aiden? Aiden.
Aaron.
Aaron. Aaron,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm Robert. Nice to meet you, Aaron.
Oh, nice to meet you. Where you live?
Canada, yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
We're from Toronto. Do you know Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Fine. What are these? What are these?
Fish.
You know, I know fish. What kind of fish?
What kind of fish?
Okay. Tilapia.
Oh, tilapia.
Tilapia crab. Oh, good. You want ice cream? We're doing a shoe giveaway. That's nice. Look at those yachts. You see them? Those are big. Yeah, there's definitely people with money here, for sure. So this over here looks like the marina. Big fancy gate, or entrance rather.
Manila Yacht Club.
Manila Yacht Club for members only. If any of you guys watching are rich and a member here, me and Natalie would love to come on your boat. These are big boats. Oh, there it looks like a huge one too. Unfortunately, we can't go there. We're not members, or know any members. Here is the Embassy of the United States. Very gated and blocked off building, as you'd imagine. Right beside the highway, right on the ocean. We got the Coast Guard here training. We're here in Rizal Park. Beautiful. Check it out. Big Filipino flag. It's very similar to the Czech flag. This
A lot
is
of people training here.
yeah. Well, it's the Navy. The naval base is just down the street. So the successful revolution of 1896. So it seems like it's a very proud nation with very proud people. Very nice people too. Crossing the street, there's no actual lights or crosswalk. You just go. Crossing the street, part 2. How nice will people be? Come on, we got a child. Rizal Park over here. You actually can't enter here. They do have it chained up. And I have noticed there's a lot of white men with Filipino women. So that's a thing here, but as it was in Thailand too. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that. It's an observation. Yeah, the clouds do look really cool. What I do when I travel, when people look at me, and I have a very big mug, as you guys can see. It barely fits in the frame. I always like try to smile and say hi or nod to people. And what I've noticed here, everybody that I'm doing that to is always responding nicely back. And usually that's the case, sometimes not. Natalie, on the other hand, is a woman, so she expects everybody to say hi and bow down to her. That's not the case with me. I have to earn people's kindness, let's say. Oh, this is Rizal's Rizal's execution sites. Should I do that? Not what this guy's doing. Here, hold this, because if I fall, at least I don't.
Are you sure you can take it?
I fit almost. Should I go? Should I jump?
They're on a park bench. That means a history lesson coming up. Oh my gosh, that was such a weird meow. Look at this cat. Look at the eyes. I'm sorry, I don't have any food for you. A lot of cats here have their tails cut off.
Yeah, but it's a stray who cut it off.
A lot of the strays don't have, their tails are cut off. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know what happens. Maybe people run them over. Travel tip for women: carry toilet paper on you, because not all bathrooms.
They don't have soap either.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen one bathroom with soap here in Philippines, or Manila at least. I don't know. So this guy.
Oh, did you already start the history lesson?
Dr. Jose Rizal. He was a very popular person amongst the populist movement here in Philippines. He inspired the Filipino nationalist movement against the Spanish colonial rule. So that's the significance of this park. That's why you can see it's so grand and so beautiful and big, because I'm sure the words that he wrote
like your mug.
Exactly. So where I jumped on that little post, this was actually the spot where Dr. Jose Rizal was executed in 1896.
How was he executed? Do we know that? Are you gonna ask ChatGPT?
A few moments later.
More like 3 hours later. Oh, sorry, back to the history lesson.
Anyway, he was executed in 1896, like I said, by Spanish colonial authorities for his involvement in the independence movement of Philippines. And he inspired the Filipino people to seek their own independence and fight for their freedom, which they did, and they became victorious. And now it is an independent country. And honestly, a very beautiful one.
So how did he get executed? Did we figure that out, or?
Oh, he was he was gunned down on December 30th.
Oh, he was shot?
My memory's awful. 1896 by a firing squad. Yeah, they properly executed him. So
that sucks.
That sucks.
At least it's a quick death.
His memory lives on in the hearts of the Filipino people. So did he die for nothing? I don't think so. It wasn't in vain. In the end, it's still shitty if you die like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have a beer now.
Oh, the beer review after the history lesson.
They go hand in hand.
So you can't drink beer out in the open.
I don't know if you can. They always give you a paper
bag.
Give you a paper
so
bag. I feel like an alkie, you know.
It's because he is. Let's see it.
So this is Red Horse, by the way. This is 6.9%. 6.9%. Right there. That's some strong shit. Has a little bit of a kick. I actually like the taste, to be honest. I think it's a good beer. Salute. Not bad. Not bad.
Out of 10, what do you rate it?
You know when I said that beer I had in El Salvador was like a 6? That one, and that was like more like a 4 or like a 3.5.
Oh my gosh.
Horrible. This beer, I'm gonna create a rating system right now in front of you guys. I would say this is like a 6.5. 6.5. That's pretty good. You know what? Let's give it a 7 because of the 6.9%. You don't have to drink as much to get that kick.
Oh, the lights are on. It's pretty now.
Unfortunately, it's gotten darker and we still have a lot of things to do. We actually have to start working in like 3 hours. And we'll be back here in the morning. So, good night. Whoa. Before we start our work day, we need a trusty breakfast at 6:30 p.m. local. So Emerald, this is Chinese food. All right, let's see what we got here. This is more money, this place, but all of these dishes I think are shared. I got a beef hofun. Natalie got a noodle soup. And then we got a a pork siomai mai, and then a shark's fin siomai mai. I know a lot of people will say, oh, shark fin, bad. I'm here only once. I eat meat. I eat chicken. I eat beef. I eat pork. To me, I know they say sharks are the guardian of the ocean, but when you eat fish, what's the difference? Do you know what I mean? People eat like whale and seal and shit. So, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. We'll see how it tastes. Apparently it doesn't taste like much. Apparently it's just like a status symbol in China, right? So this is a Chinese restaurant. But anyway, I'm excited to try it. So here we got the food. This is, right here, the shark fins siomai. And this is the pork siomai. And that is my beef hofman right here. And then your chicken noodle soup. How is it?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. And this is traditional Chinese cuisine. Really good. No.
Okay, try the shark fin.
Really sticky. Very fishy smell. It's my first time trying shark.
How is it?
Really good. Because I've read online that apparently it tastes like nothing. I guess they use good spices. And here is the pork one. Yeah, it's really sticky. It's hard to get out. I like the shark fin better. Very good. She's making me wait.
Welcome to our most humble vacation home. It's not very big.
It's tiny.
This is the bathroom.
This is me fitting.
Standard bathroom.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Hey, we got hot water, so that's important.
Here is our
So
bedroom, living room, office.
Shit.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to show you.
And then this is our TV. And then our closet. Beautiful. And this is where we work. On our laptops on the laps.
Yeah. How they're meant to be used, right? Laptop.
I guess, but it's not good for the
I'm pretty sure that's why they're
area.
laptops.
Probably, yeah. Anyway, let's show you the rest of Manila. We're gonna show you around here, by the way, like in our immediate area. Yes, we're in the nice touristic area, but like directly where we are, it's not all nice. So
and
we want to show you
carport
that.
I was explaining not very well. We can finally show you that today.
Yes, perfect. This is where we're staying, by the way. Red Planet.
This is the carport I was talking about. Carport?
Car park, yeah. With the elevator, essentially elevators.
It's
You'll just
so
park
cool.
here and it will go on. pretty interesting.
But how did they get down? Like how does the top one
It's
get
on
down?
both sides. It's on this side and on this side. So this goes up, that goes down.
Oh, it rotates.
Yeah, it rotates in a circle, in
Oh.
a circular motion.
You're so
So
smart.
that's how you're able to get up and down.
You have a melon in there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Because
I actually had no idea.
They use all the space.
I honestly only thought those things existed in, oh, there's a scooter right there. That those things existed in the movies, that's it.
Never in reality. The reason why they speak English here. Hey, how are you? Good morning. Oh, look, we got some roosters. Hello, good morning. The reason why they actually speak English here was due to American colonization, which was between 1898 and 1946. So that's, yeah, that's the reason why. And also there's so many dialects of Filipino or Tagalog that like English is like a happy median of a language that people can connect on. So, but if you come here, it's easy to go around if you're an English speaker because literally every person here speaks English very well that we've encountered so far. So it's really nice to travel here.
Left here.
We go left here. And we're gonna show you where we've been eating breakfast so far. I'm still very jet lagged, so I worked till like 1 a.m. Then I went to sleep first. Natalie slept later. And then I got up at like 6. I haven't been able to sleep. So today I'll have to push through. This has been our breakfast spot over here. Breakfast all day. This isn't a tourist area, so it's probably a little bit more than like maybe more of a local spot, but still very cheap. We got, here you can see the price, $822 Filipino pesos. That's like 20 bucks Canadian, so 1975 Canadian exactly. And for that we got 3 Hungarian sausages, 1 salad for Natalie. I got like a chicken dish with 2 eggs and rice. Then I got a mango juice and Natalie got 2 coffees. So lattes, those are always expensive. So anyway, for 20 bucks, 2 people and like a lot of food, that's pretty cheap. So Natalie said she isn't addicted to coffee, yet she gets 2 iced lattes. Oh, that's cheap.
They're tiny.
It's for 70 Filipino pesos per, but you don't need to get 2 coffees, you're just extra. Natalie eats a lot. She eats as much as I do, and I eat a lot. And Natalie always said, "Oh, you eat so much."
I just wanted a lot of coffee today, okay?
You'll see, you guys will see how much food she has coming. You know, it's mixed here. It's like tourists and local Filipinos. So yeah, we like this place. It's our 3rd time coming here.
I think 4th, no?
Here's my fresh mango juice. That's for 90 pesos. So it's like, no, that's more than 2 bucks. It's like 2.25. So this is my dish. This is like a chicken type of sausage here. And we got 3 Hungarian sausages. Thank you, thank you. Then the salad. And then 2 coffees, 1 mango drink. All for 20 bucks Canadian. And here water's for free, by the way. So like in Latin America, a lot of parts of Europe, you have to pay for bottled water. Here they do give you free water. So that's nice. Anyway, let's dig in. We'll see you on the other side. All right, now it's time for a coconut. 2 coconuts. Let's try from our buddy. 45 pesos per coconut, and he cuts it up. So let's see where he's at. Hey, my friend.
Hey.
2 coconuts.
2 coconuts, sir.
How are you today?
It's okay, sir.
Good. Maybe the sun will come out. I don't know.
Separate, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, please, please.
Oh, this right, sir.
The coconuts are hard to get through. One go, pretty much.
sir, black sir.
But separate, one and one bay. Thanks. So this
secured
for 100 pesos,
well,
which
90,
is
but we
well 90, but Natalie gave him an extra 10 because why not? Not much. And he's got his kid there. At least the money will help. That was it.
So good.
And this is, what's this area called again? Makita? Makati. So my memory's awful. Makati. So this is a part of it. Where you saw it yesterday, that was like a very nice part of Makati. We're staying still in the very center of it all, but it's not as nice as there. But
I still think it's a good location.
I still think this is a great location. I would recommend it. Red Planet Hotel in Makati. So Natalie was saying these coconuts here have a lot more juice in them. Yeah.
What's it feels like?
To me, it tastes better because it's cheaper. Like when I get a better price, it's just automatically better to me. Even if the other one is more, like the more expensive one might taste better, this one's better to me. Do you guys feel that way? Or is it just me? Because I'm cheap. Let's go on the scooter. I have the cup, okay. Oh, Nat, look. Is yours close? Could we wait for her? Is that okay? Yeah. She has a ride coming. Okay. We're going to the same place. The Monument Rizal. I never had that before where they gave that. Before the dude just gave me a helmet. That was in 2018. Try to get your hair in it.
What do you mean? That's what I'm
saying. You work at Starsky.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, check out this G-Wagon.
How do I tighten this?
I'm too big.
Okay.
Ready. How did you like that?
That was fun. I feel like your guy was holding my guy back.
Yeah, probably.
He wanted to like...
Your guy was young, my guy was an older guy. He just wanted to chill.
He wanted to provide a safe ride.
No, I like that. That was great.
That was fun.
And also it's literally...
That was quite the experience.
It's a quarter of the price, or a third of the price. You'll pay 130, or sorry, 330 to get here.
$2?
That was like, I gave him 120.
Same.
So we're back in Rizal Park. We want to show you guys
in the daytime
how it looks not in the evening time. We can get a proper look.
Hot.
It's hot today. Also, another thing why so many countries wanted to colonize, or were colonizing the Philippines, is because their location. So they're actually geographical location in the Pacific. It's good for trade routes. It's good for as a military base, as a military location. And also there's a lot of natural resources here. So the Philippines also has gold, copper, and nickel. Those are a lot of the natural resources here. The land is good for, it's very fertile for farming. Rice, coconut, and sugarcane. Those are probably the main natural resources here in regards to agriculture, as well as marine fisheries and pearls. So just fish, pearls. Oh, it's right beside the ocean, right? So interesting.
You have a red line.
Do I?
Looks like the helmet was too small for you.
But here, we're in the Chinese garden. Here in Rizal Park. It's very tranquil.
Yes, that's the word.
It's shady. There's water. Manila was once called the Pearl of the Orient because of the beauty of the city and its great location here in Southeast Asia. Oh, this is nice. I always like these types of Chinese or Japanese gardens.
What a color.
Yeah, and this cat is clean. Check this out. This is a dog park here. They'll do the competitions for the dogs.
Oh, yeah?
Right here.
Oh, maybe you're right.
No, this is for the...
Got the hoops. Where are the dogs at? I would like to see them.
You.
Funny.
Inspirational words. Here is the Rizal musical dancing fountain over here. And at night it really lights up nicely. We were watching that a little bit yesterday. It's huge. Look how grand it is. Amazing. I've never seen a fountain like this big before in my life. I know in Las Vegas there's a big one. I've never been there personally, but this is pretty cool. Check it out. Now to the drone footage. Check out the Japanese garden. You want to hit this? Boom.
I don't think we're allowed.
No.
Oh, this is cool.
Whoa. To me, the Chinese garden was better than this, in my opinion. Let's see if we can get into the National Museum of Natural History. It's actually right over there, because apparently the entrance we tried to get into, it was closed. But we did see people walking around, so hopefully we could get in. But there it is, right over there. If you guys can see it. Here it is, the National Museum of Natural History. Here's less of a lineup. Museum, National Museum of Anthropology. Let's go check it out. Oh, I just want to see the front of the building and go into the park.
Oh,
That's cool.
this was sick. Look at this.
Check it out.
Dinosaur slash
So
bird.
water jugs. Wow, that's a lot of work. Nice. It's
like
a lot of water bottles, plastic water bottles, and they spray painted it. Nice.
Okay. They're using garbage for art. Cleaning up the city.
Look at that beautiful front. National Museum of Natural History. Amazing. Some beautiful architecture. And this too. Wow. Look at this. It's like a nicer White House. Beautiful. So when they say Manila, there's nothing in Manila. Don't listen to them. Don't mind them. Come check it out. There's a lot to see. A front view of the National Museum. Looks better from this side, no? Behind us, over there, is a place called Intramuros, or actually known as Within the Wall. This was built in the 16th century, and it served during the Spanish rule, the colonial Spaniards here in Philippines, as their fortress and guarded them from foreign invaders. So that's over there. That's what we're gonna show you. This is just the front of it. And here's some sculpture of some sort. I don't know what it's about, but it looks cool for sure. And surrounding it now, as you can see, it's actually a golf course. Okay, we're finally in Intramuros. So a lot of people trying to sell you stuff.
Thank you.
No, thank you, thank you. No, thank you, thank you. No, thank you, thank you. No. A lot of people are trying to sell you tours. But otherwise, other than this today, it's been okay. No one bothered you. Natalie just figured out this is Intramuros, that it's a night market in the evening. Even though I was talking to you guys and telling you, Natalie didn't hear one word. This is nice here though. I like it. Here's the Museum of San Agustin. Is there a wedding? Here's the Museum of San Agustin. No, it looks like a wedding. Okay. Here is Casa Manila, I think. I think this is it. How's the ice cream?
Really.
Mango ice cream. It's real mango for sure. 40 pesos for one. No, it's not even $1. That's less than $1 Canadian currently. It's cheap. And this isn't a very touristy area, by the way. Nice little park here.
No, thank you.
No, we're okay.
Wait, sir, I will
Sure.
explain that to you. Intra is inside and Muros is the wall.
Yeah.
This is the walled city. And now we're here. This is the name of the street, Cabildo. Yeah, Cabildo.
Okay.
Yeah. Intramuros is 4.5 kilometers and we have a 27 structure. And that service, sir, this is the one of including here. And every place, I stop, you take down, you're going inside and I tell you the history here during Spanish time. Because for you, typical fan place you want. But me, I'm the way to the easy fan place. You tell to me and I bring to you and I wait to you.
We're just gonna walk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
But the rain is coming.
I'm sorry, my friend. We're gonna walk.
And the other place, sir, we have a time to be closed there. You are late.
I know. We just want to walk. We just want to walk. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your help. You too. Have a nice day. Here we got the Manila Cathedral. Natalie I bumped into her and she's like, what are you doing? Get a good angle. This is a nice angle. Natalie's right. As she always is right. Of course. Yes, ma'am. My king, or my queen, sorry. My leader. The Manila Cathedral.
Oh, it looks cool.
Looks beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. I think Natalie was right though. The side angle was better.
I told you. Sometimes you gotta just listen to me.
I know. I just gotta shut up and
Just
listen.
like sometimes I gotta just listen to you.
Or most of the time, me listening to you. Alright. No? This too? So is metal. No? It's a beautiful church. Wow. Welcome to Fort San Diego, or Santiago, rather. So 75 pesos per person entry. Not bad. Having a good time. Today's a good day.
I kind of understand why people want something different and like...
Why people come to Canada.
For the cold?
Yeah.
Because imagine just being sweaty.
Yeah, like
24/7.
Imagine your whole life you just had heat and no cold, no snow, no like skiing or boarding or just winter hiking or tobogganing. Like imagine never having that, which we do, which we take for granted.
Yeah.
I could get why people want to change.
Yeah.
People always want something that they don't have, right? Something different. That's why we're here. Right. It's the same as why people from here will go to Canada. It's the same reasoning.
That's interesting.
It is. It was built in,
relay it back to me.
It was built in 1714, but it was destroyed in 1945 for the Battle of Manila, during the Battle of Manila, and then restored in 1982. Wow. I'm happy we came here. Aren't you happy? Robert likes a little bit of history. If it wasn't for me, Natalie wouldn't see these things. She'd just be like la da 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 da, coffee, la da da.
That's not true.
Did you expect it to be like this when we first arrived here?
No.
You just thought it would be beaches kind of, and then like
No,
the
I
city
thought
wouldn't be so
the whole
developed.
city would be like slums.
I knew it wasn't like that, but I didn't expect it to be this much.
Manila's like people tell you to skip it here, but so I wasn't expecting all of this.
They're wrong. What a way to go for Rizal, right? Marched out on December 30th at 6:30 a.m. By 7:03 he was executed by 8 Filipino soldiers, and behind them were another 8 or 10 Spanish soldiers. If the execution went amiss, they would make sure it ended with his death. So he died a hero, but did he know he was a hero? He's got a bigger mug than me, look.
Yeah.
Check out those, that's more a realistic portion, a reality of Manila as well. Here, I'll zoom in on the editor for this. But yeah, these look like slums here. Not a full-blown slum because it's right beside these huge buildings, but that little street there is definitely poor. And even over there, like you could see there, the houses are from plywood, and a lot of these are hanging right over the river. Like imagine when it rains there and it's just plywood and the tin, it definitely leaks. It's a reality of Manila too. We've just shown you the nice parts of Manila so far, but there you can see that's the reality too. And there's a bridge there. If you see that bridge, I'll zoom in on the editor too, because this camera can't zoom in. But you see the Filipino flag and the Chinese flag. So I guess that bridge was also China aid. They helped with that. There's a huge wealth gap from what I've read online and what I hear. There are lots of people with money here for sure, and there's definitely people like in a, I guess, a middle class scenario, because there's these huge condos and there's a lot of them. Like look at all these condos here. There's obviously people living in them, and it's probably not too bad of a condo. It's not a bad life at all. But then you have people living in these as well. So the wealth gap, you can see, like you look at this big condo and then less than 200 meters away you have essentially people living in shacks. You don't see that in North America. There is definitely a wealth gap that's increasing in North America and Europe, but you still don't have this huge wealth disparity that you just visibly see it in front of your eyes. That's why if you're from Western society, you should be grateful for, if you're born in Canada or America or Europe, you should be grateful, because it could be worse. You could be born in harder situations. Here are the dungeons that we're entering. Hundreds of men into sweltering stone dungeons, locked in the iron door, and let them starve to death. That's so horrible. Go, please, please. Jeez, they just let them die here. Look how tiny it is. So it goes to show, I'm sure people weren't this small, but... Oh! That's, do you see what that is?
No, what is that?
Those are like, you know when there's rotten food and there's not the leeches, they're like
Maggots?
Maggots. Those look like maggots. That's so horrible. Brutal, man. Brutal. Dead child there. No, this is brutal.
Again, thank you po ulit sa mga nag-share ng blessings. And also, you can follow me guys on my social media accounts sa Instagram and TikTok. It's Shonat Yansa, and then sa Facebook page, Shonat Yansa. And also tomorrow po mapapanood niyo po ulit ako dito 3 PM to 7:30. And then sa Sunday po sa
Now we're taking a tuk-tuk that we can't fit in. Barrel. You enjoying it?
Yeah.
This bridge,
Yeah.
largest bridge in the Philippines.
Oh, third biggest bridge in the Philippines. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
China helped with it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw the sign.
Not believe in China. I believe in the USA. Where are you from, sir?
Canada, Canada.
Oh.
Toronto,
No.
Chinatown. Binondo is one of the oldest Chinatowns in the world, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's the oldest, but it's one of the oldest.
The little Venice.
Little Venice. Taste of Italy. You can drop us off here. This is fine.
Okay, I drop you.
Yeah.
Down, yes.
Yeah, this is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to walk through all this.
Thank you.
Okay, you start the walk.
Welcome to Chinatown here in Manila, Philippines.
The oldest Chinatown in the world.
Yeah, or no, not the oldest. I read online. That's just what that guy said.
Oh, he
that we
lied
met.
to us.
No, he didn't lie. Maybe he just didn't know. No, but it's one of the oldest. No, I didn't even know there was a Chinatown here. Go figure. There's a Chinatown in every city all over the world.
Oh, that's a Shoppers Drug Mart.
No, Shoppers Mart. Oh, Jesus, look at that. Ugh, that's gross.
God.
Jesus Christ, look at this shit.
Ew, it stinks.
It literally stinks like shit. That's a river, by the way. Probably all this shit goes in there. Oh, that's so gross. That's disgusting. Like, you could smell it.
Yeah.
You could smell it. Ugh. I don't know where to go. Okay, let's go there. So many people, it's so alive here. I'm worried about getting my toes wet. More sewage rivers.
You want a lamp?
Yeah, a chandelier. Should I bring it in my carry-on?
Yeah.
Oh, they're selling cigarettes by the carton. That's jokes.
You said you need a wallet, right?
Oh yeah, let's see. How much?
200.
200. Where's it from? Hong Kong?
What?
Where are they from?
Japan. Japan leader here.
Japan?
Yeah, yeah.
Really? I wonder if these watches are real. Engagement rings. Saudi gold. 18 karat, 21 karat, 24 karat. Big sale. We're not going to waste their time. We're not buying. What? I'd rather save $3 grand and travel for another month. Like, what do you mean another month? 2 months in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
But buying a gold necklace can be looked as an investment because the value of the gold can go up in fiat currency. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to invest into it. But I don't want to spend the money right now. These conditions aren't so bad. Like, there's one building there that's not the best. But yeah, you can see these buildings here they're not very good, but that's the reality. When you got steel tin here, that's the way it is. I think they're horse betting there. Yeah, they're horse betting there. See all those guys in that lineup? Yeah. That huge group of people there, they're horse betting. Oh, they're building here too in Chinatown. Hey. Yeah, a lot of the tuk-tuk drivers are trying to get more business, of course, so they're really pressing a little bit, but other than that, it's been fine. How you doing? All right, we made it out of Chinatown. Now we need to find Now we need to find a lift to get back to the hotel. I haven't seen any tourists here, though. Have you? I wouldn't walk on this one. It's pretty raw here in Chinatown, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not the cleanest place, let's just say that. We walked by just a family and they're pretty much living on the street. I saw their groceries and like they have this little compartment and they put their food there, so they were living there. And then these people beside us, these people here, which are almost through. Yeah, it's a lot here. There's a lot of poverty here, more than the area we lived in. And I'm sure it gets a lot worse than here. I don't think this is even that bad. And there are people asking for money, and that's normal. The shops under the bridges. People are living there.